Yeah, I think that our kids had a great Thursday, and the other days were pretty solid too. But I really thought we were sharp today. One of the sharper Thursdays we've had. I hope that's a good sign for Saturday. I think they took us a little while to get out of the funk of losing a game that we felt like we could have won. But I think they're out of it and understand in order to beat a team like Virginia Tech, you've got to strain to win for 60 minutes, and I expect us to play well.
Coach Aldridge brought up Monday that the news from Virginia got out after he had his team meeting. Have you guys, in the team meeting today, did you have a chance to address that with them and have them voice any concerns?
Yeah, I didn't wait until today. We normally don't have a team meeting on Tuesday, but I called one to address it, and obviously, just heartbroken for the Virginia family and their staff and their players, and their campus, the entire Virginia family. I can't imagine. It's just that's something that you never prepare for. You can't be prepared for that, and that's got to be challenging. And so, I just share with our players the truth of it and how life is short and fleeting, and let's love each other well, and try to help those that are hurting get through the hurting times. And so, we're going to honor them with all blue on Saturday, and I think there's a few events planned prior to kickoff, and so our hearts and prayers are with the Virginia family.
How did TJ and Shadro look in practice so far this week?
Fine. I think, again, I thought TJ played well the first 20 snaps. I just think 58 was too many for him. So he and Shadro splitting them hopefully will be beneficial to us.
Did it seem Shadro was in a better space after having a chance?
Yeah, I thought he was good. Thought he was good all week, and excited to play, so excited to have him back.
You mentioned Monday you wanted to see a spark out of the quarterbacks this week. Have you been able to see that this week?
Well, they've competed, and we'll see what Saturday brings. I'm willing to play any of them, but I thought they competed well and handled it well and handled the truth well, and it's been fun to watch them compete.
How do you think the team has responded coming off, your first loss in 2 months, basically?
Again, I thought it was a little sluggish Monday, but as the week went on, I thought we handled the truth well and picked it up and are preparing again. And you got to put games in the trash, win or lose, good or bad. That's the facts, unless you want that game to beat you twice. And I think our team's done that.
Do you worry at all about any type of mental letdown as you get into these last 2 weeks of the season?
Always. I think it's a mental grind. College football, the length of the season, and the grind to do it over and over and over and over again tests you mentally, and I always worry about that because it's easy to check out, and I think people do that in general in life and jobs, and when issues arise and it gets really tough, it's the ones who know they've sacrificed a lot for something that are the last to give in and give up. And hopefully we've got enough of that mindset on our team that the mental grind of a long season doesn't cause them to drain in their preparation and their execution and their effort and all of that come Saturday.
You had some leaders on this team from Virginia. Javon Scruggs, one of the first that comes to mind. Have they made sure the team's ready for a game against an in-state team and the pride it is? And
I don't know. I don't get into all that. I just think I'm not sure that's the motivation you need to go out and execute. I've never really bought into let's find something to try to externally motivate us. Yeah, it is an in-state team, but you don't prepare any different, and you certainly shouldn't play with any less effort. And it would probably mean more to some of these Virginia kids, but if I try to use that with a kid from California or Mississippi, I'm not sure that's the right way to try to get our team to prepare. So I don't really get into all of that.
Are you excited about hopefully having another large crowd?
I am that. I hope our students will stay around. We need them. We need Williams Stadium to be like it's been for every home game this year. It's been really, really helpful, and obviously our record's pretty dang good at home. and it'd be nice to have another great crowd there to help us hopefully win number 9.
Yeah, you said that you don't usually look for external factors as motivators, but obviously playing for something a little more this weekend with the tragedy this weekend.
It's hard to say that, for our kids to play for a tragedy. I think what they should look at it as, our hearts and minds are certainly with the Virginia family. What it should make us do, in my opinion, is realize how lucky and blessed we are, and maybe play a little extra out of love for one another and for the Virginia family for sure. But I just hope it makes us really sit back at the end of the day and say, man, am I making the most of the days that I have? And that's what I hope they get out of it more than anything.
Have you been in touch with Virginia Tech about the signs of support that will be shown this weekend?
Our administrations handle all of that, and our administration, obviously called me, and I'm on board with whatever the two administrations want to agree to do.
Nick, you want to take us through some online questions?
I'm not seeing any at the moment. Ed, Lorraine, do you guys have anything?
I do not.
Thank you, guys.
You've been a lot of these games. How much fun is it for you to just be a part of these games? I mean, you've had a bunch of these games come down your way since you've been at Liberty, but how much fun is it to be a part of these games?
Oh, they're fun if you win them. At the end, you enjoy them a lot more. But yeah, I love competing. I like competing, and obviously being tested. And when you're playing Power 5 teams like Wake Forest, BYU, Arkansas, and Virginia Tech, you're going to get tested. Not that we haven't in the other games also. So we'll be tested, and that'll be fun to compete. And hopefully, at the end of the day, we come out on the right end of it, and it'll be a lot more fun.
Thanks so much, sir. Appreciate you.
This week.
Plethora. Akil kind of depends on what personnel they're in as to whether or not he's going to be in the linebacker position or on in the defensive front. Tyron had to get a lot of reps. Jordan Norwood got a lot of reps, and Jolly got more reps. So we'll try to piece it together in the first half. And obviously Mike Smith is still questionable, but he is better today, and he's going to try to play, I think. So we'll see how that goes too.
All right, Coach.
All right.